Hey there, welcome to our Did You Know video about Europe. From the beautiful mountain ranges to the diverse cultures and languages, Europe is a continent full of surprises. Here are 15 shocking, interesting, and funny facts about Europe's physical and human geography that you probably didn't know before. Did you know that Europe is the second smallest continent in the world, covering only 10.18 million square kilometers? Europe is home to the smallest town in the world. The little town of Hum is found in the Istria region northwest of Croatia, and the population is only 30 people, according to the 2011 census. The Alps, which run through 7 different countries in Europe, are the highest and most extensive mountain range in the continent, with peaks reaching up to 4,810 meters, 15,780 feet. The Alps are the highest and most extensive mountain range in Europe, stretching approximately 1,200 kilometers, 750 miles, across 7 alpine countries, from west to east: France, Switzerland, Italy, Liechtenstein, Austria, Germany, and Slovenia. The Danube River, which is the second longest river in Europe, flows through 10 different countries and 4 capital cities and empties into the Black Sea. The countries that the Danube cross or run along are from source to mouth: Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Hungary, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova for only 400 meters, 0.25 miles, and finally Ukraine. The island of Iceland, located in the North Atlantic, is home to over 130 volcanoes, including one of the most active in the world, Eyjafjallajökull. The eruption of the Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland on the 20th of March 2010 affected the economic, political, and cultural activities in Europe and across the world. There was an extensive air travel disruption caused by the closure of airspace over many countries, affecting the travel arrangements of hundreds of thousands of people in Europe and elsewhere. The Black Forest, located in Germany, is named for the dark, dense trees that grow there, and is famous for its cuckoo clocks and Black Forest cake. The Black Forest National Park also provides a view of some major landmarks outside Germany. One of the most famous landmarks that can be spotted from Black Forest National Park is the Strasbourg Cathedral. Did you know that Europe is home to over 748 million people, making it the third most populous continent in the world? The population density in Europe is 34 per square kilometer, 87 people per square mile. 74.5% of the population is urban, 556,684,039 people in 2019. And the median age in Europe is 42.5 years. The Vatican City, located in Rome, Italy, is the smallest country in the world, with an area of only 44 hectares, 121 acres, and a population of about 800 people. It was created on the 11th of February 1929 as part of the Lateran Treaty, which came about because of the then powerful Papal States' resistance to being part of the unification of Italy in the mid-19th century. It was the solution to an awkward Roman question of, basically, the Pope recognizing the new Italian king's right to rule the area of Rome. Switzerland is the only country in Europe with 4 official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. With roughly 2/3, German is the most widely spoken one, followed by French with around 23%, Italian with 8%, and Romansh with only 1%. This is one of the reasons why the Swiss grow up learning foreign languages. Apart from English, it's mandatory to learn at least one other national language in school. The Basque Country, which is located in northern Spain and southwestern France, has its own unique language, Euskara, which is unrelated to any other known language. Basque language has 7 dialects. Many Basque speakers use different words for the same concept. The Netherlands is one of the most densely populated countries in the world, with over 17 million people living in an area of only 41,543 square kilometers, 16,039 square miles. The Netherlands translates to the lowlands, and there's no secret how the country got its name. It is the most low-lying country in Europe, with almost 1/3 of it below sea level. Zuidplaspolder is the lowest point, at 6.7 meters below sea level, while the highest point is Valseberg Hill, at 323 meters above sea level. A further 50% of land in the Netherlands is only 1 meter above sea level, and 60% of the population lives 5 meters below sea level. The Eiffel Tower, located in Paris, France, was originally built as a temporary structure for the 1889 World's Fair, but it became so popular that it was allowed to remain. Eiffel originally pitched his tower to the city of Barcelona, Spain. They rejected it, worried it would be an unwieldy eyesore. The Berlin Wall, which separated East and West Germany from 1961 to 1989, was 155 kilometers long and up to 4 meters high. More than 100 people died trying to cross the Berlin Wall. The first victim was Ida Siekmann, who died on August 22, 1961, after attempting to leap to a West Berlin street below her 4th-floor East Berlin apartment window. The last fatality occurred in March 1989 when a young East German attempting to fly over the wall in a hot air balloon crashed into power lines. Greece is considered the birthplace of democracy, with the world's first known democracy being established in Athens in the 5th century BCE. The country's official name is the Hellenic Republic. Greeks are known as Hellenes, and they call their country Hellas, an ancient Greek word. These original terms were used until the Byzantine period when Roman rulers named the Hellenes Graecas, from Graecia. The United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland are the only 2 countries in Europe that drive on the left side of the road. The history of driving on the left goes back many centuries to the time of knights and castles. Like today, most people in the time of knights were right-handed, so they would have held their swords in their right hand and carried them on the left side of their body. When meeting another person coming towards them on the road, it was natural to be on the left side of the path, since that would allow them to offer a hand in greeting or defend themselves should they get attacked. It also kept their swords away from the passerby should they try to steal it. Did you know that Finland is known as the land of 1,000 lakes, with over 187,000 lakes within its borders? Although Finland is often lumped in with Scandinavia, the country's language shares nothing in common with its Scandinavian friends. Finnish is part of the Uralic language family, of which Hungarian is the closest relation. Finally, did you know that 3/4 of world's potatoes comes from Europe? But the potato is native to the Peruvian-Bolivian Andes in America. Spanish explorers brought the first potatoes back to Europe, and soon sailors began to grow them along the coast of northern Spain. For countries like Ireland, the potato plant was hardy, nutritious, calorie-dense, and easy to grow in Irish soil. By the time of the famine, nearly half of Ireland's population relied almost exclusively on potatoes for their diet, and the other half ate potatoes frequently. And that's a wrap on our Did You Know video about Europe's physical and human geography. We hope you learned something new and interesting about this incredible continent. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. And remember, without geography, you are nowhere.